I'm Lee Wilson. I'm standing at an RCMP roadblock at the 28-kilometer mark at the Maurice River Forestry Road. Yesterday, 14 Wet'suwet'en and supporters were arrested as RCMP enforced the Coastal GasLink injunction. Photos from inside the blockades show police with assault weapons who carried out the arrest for breaching the injunction. Wet'suwet'en Gidimet'en clan Hereditary Chief Woos apologized to the workers caught in the camps, but says they gave the company lots of notice before blockading the roads.
We gave an 8-hour notice to CGL. And then we decided an additional 2 after that, 10 hours. A total of 20 hours was given to CGL to vacate the camp and that the road was going to be closed. We mean no harm to anyone, nor that the safety of others.
Tension started to build in the region in late September when Coastal GasLink was preparing to drill to pass the Wet'suwet'en, or the Maurice River. Coastal GasLink has approval from elected bands along the 670-kilometer route, but Wet'suwet'en hereditary chiefs remain opposed.
Since the start of the project, and I'm referring to this pipeline, CGL, they never proceeded to contact the Wet'suwet'en hereditary chiefs. They started instead to divide the Wet'suwet'en people through the benefit agreements and excluded the hereditary chiefs.
On Thursday, in a press release, Coastal GasLink stated they now have access to 500 workers behind the blockades. Coastal GasLink has been advised that the Maurice Forest Service Road has been cleared by RCMP and can now be safely utilized to bring water, food, and other critical supplies to the 500 workers who have been stranded for almost 4 days. We are further advised that the road is not yet secured for public travel, but we will continue to provide further updates as the situation develops. Enforcement of the injunction continued on Friday with more arrests coming. In a press release, the Gidimet'en said blockades remained at the drill site near the Maurice River. APTN was not allowed access beyond the RCMP roadblock. It is being called an RCMP checkpoint and say it is for safety reasons. On Thursday, Laksamaso Chief Sebasa drummed outside the roadblock. This is the same location the injunction zone was established last year, which media were not allowed past. Hereditary Chief Woos says their members are not allowed through with food or supplies.
Blocking us from our own territory, establishing conditions, the RCMP saying that we'll let you go on a condition that you don't come back to your own land. That tells us a lot on the reconciliation.
On Friday, Wet'suwet'en and their supporters gathered at the courthouse in Smithers as arrested protest camp members get processed. Chief Woos is now asking to talk with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and Premier Horgan to find a solution.
So we're asking again, in a diplomatic way, for Trudeau to sit down with us, the hereditary chiefs, Horgan to sit down with us, the hereditary chiefs, so that we could start a dialogue, so we could start the discussions that we know what we're talking about, and we want to inform you how we could do this together.
The sentiment on the ground here is that there will be solidarity actions coming across Canada. Lee Wilson, APTN National News, Houston.